I think Tyson Fury will retire if Usyk wins, but not if AJ wins. I think it's more than anything. There's so much between AJ and Tyson. They've been so much back and forward across the years, and I think that's the kind of fight that will get him motivated. I'm not sure whether he really wants to fight Oleksandr Usyk. But I don't know. I saw the WBC saying they won't push him. I kind of think it's fair enough. He hasn't got a mandatory. It's not like he fought 6 months ago and he's still sitting there. He fought 3.5 weeks ago, something like that. So I think it's fair enough. So maybe he's waiting to see how things play out. Maybe he just wants some rest. But yeah, let's see how things go. I think AJ's got to go out there and do the business against Usyk, and then hopefully we can finally make the big one.
I do see Usyk winning that one again. I see Anthony Joshua coming out, obviously trying to be more aggressive, because I think his game plan last time was terrible. And I think what he's going to do is, obviously, especially with Robert Garcia in his corner, they're going to come out and they're going to try and put that pressure on. But Usyk's so slick. I mean, he might just make Anthony fall over his feet and just go whoop, bye. So I feel like he's so skilled. Anthony Joshua I think he has some strength. Obviously he's bigger. He could possibly knock Usyk out, but in the last fight Usyk hurt Joshua a couple of times. So yeah, I think it's definitely leaning strongly towards Usyk for me.
Look, I think for British boxing, I'd hope AJ would be the winner. It produces AJ Fury, which is probably going to be the biggest fight in boxing history. I find it hard to see past Usyk winning though. I think Usyk is truly elite. Who knows what AJ can bring? I think AJ's been really unfairly maligned after that loss to Usyk. People writing him off, saying he's not very good. Anthony Joshua has changed the sport and is absolutely world class, but I can't see past Usyk on points.
Tough task for Anthony Joshua. Everyone's talking about how he needs to be different. He can get better. He's changed his trainer. Robert Garcia's come in. I don't know what Robert Garcia's record is with heavyweights. I actually don't know. I think you always see him with smaller guys, right? Mikey Garcia, guys like that. So I don't know. It's a tall task for him. Joshua could get better, but the thing is, Usyk could get better as well. And I feel as though Usyk, at times, boxed within himself in that fight. And now that he has tasted Joshua's power, and he was marked up as well by the end of it, but now that he's tasted it, he's been in there with him 12 rounds, he knows what he's about, you could see Usyk stopping him this time. That's my feeling on it. I think Usyk could be better this time, and he knows that he can hurt him. He hurt him a couple of times, had him wobbled up against the ropes. I don't know how Joshua wins this fight, but I hope he does, because if he does, I think you could see Joshua versus Fury. Fingers crossed. Fury's retired, but you just never know. And that fight feels too big to not happen. So if he does win that fight, my God, great news for British boxing and fight fans.
In my opinion, Anthony Joshua's got a lot more chance of winning if he tries to rough it up with him.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. And what I saw of the last fight, he tried to outbox a great boxer, and he couldn't. And then that great boxer got confident, looked like stepping in a bit more, bell went, and it was okay, but he got beat on points. But I think Anthony Joshua, he's going to win, he's got to rough it up. This is why they've hired these new trainers, these new trainers, which is fair enough, it's their opinion, they're around, I'm not around him a lot, so he's a very nice person. But he was world champion, but he's got it all to do, in my opinion, to become world champion again.
Not an impossible ask for him. It's a job that he can turn round. It's a job that he can win. It's not an impossible ask. A harder ask than the rematch with Ruiz, but it's a job that he can do.
I'm going to say a brave prediction, but I'm going to go for an AJ stoppage. I know I'm different from everyone else. I know everyone else is going to look at me like I'm smoking or on the heavier stuff, but I believe he can do it. I believe he's been focused. He's a big man. I think he went in for the first fight with the wrong game plan. And I believe that he can rectify that in the second one with the right game plan. And he's still the same size and they've been knocking loads of people out for his whole career. And I think people are quick to make a judgment off a bad performance or two. And he's still the same man who was doing and delivering the job a few fights ago. And I believe he's still got it in him. And he's going to be hungrier than ever.